to welcome y'all in the bed this season one, and we diving into the one thing that keep most of us up at night: relationships and intimacy. And on today's episode, we talking late night confessions, talking raw stories of love, lust, and betrayal. The kind of moments we swear we'll never talk about until now. So y'all kick back, get comfortable under them covers, and welcome in the bed. I had met the little chick. I ain't gonna say her name, but it started with an I, ends with an Isha. So I end up getting a name tatted on my neck. Now this how the story go. So I met the little broad. She knew my cousin, and I was introduced to her through my cousin. So I ended up dating the little broad for a little while, for a long little couple of months or whatever like that, and the shit was cool as what I thought it was. So we end up doing what we do, the adult shit, you know what I'm saying? Having sex or whatever like that. Me being gullible, young, stupid, not knowing no better. Bitch told me she was pregnant. I believed the shit. So I'm at home out there in Texas, just eating up shit, thinking, oh damn, I got a baby on the way to, you know what I'm saying, LeBron, pregnant or whatever like that. So she out of town. She went to Houston. So she hit me up like, hey, I got your name tatted on me. So she sent me the little picture with my name on her. My stupid ass, not knowing no better, I go get her name tatted on my neck. So she come back to Austin. I see her. So I'm like, where the tattoo at? Tattoo ain't nowhere to be found. I'm like, where the tattoo at? She ain't want to show me. The tattoo not on her. So I'm like, I went and got your name tattooed on me, bro. And the tattoo you showed me was a fake tattoo? Oh, nigga, I went straight to the tattoo shop the next day. The same guy that did the tattoo went back. He looked and said, damn, you just got the tattoo the next day. You all back already? Like, yeah, I got to get it covered up. He was like, I knew it was going to happen. I was like, boy, when I say I was hurt, then she leave again, go back to Houston. I hit her up trying to find out what's going on. Come to find out, she pregnant, but she not pregnant with my child. I really was believing like it was my fucking child. Wasn't mine. Nigga, when I say I was hurt, I was fucking hurt. I was hurt because I really liked the little broad. Then on top of that, I was like mad at my cousin a little bit because I'm like, you hooked me up with this broad. Like you hooked me up with the little broad. So I felt played. I felt all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, you do a nigga like that?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So when that shit happened, man, I was like, boom, boom. I hated her. When I say I hated her, well, if I was to, when I said anytime I seen the dog, I wanted it. It was like I felt like I was gonna dog it out if I seen her. That's how I felt. I felt so played at that moment. Like, dog, you lied to me. You get a fake ass tattoo. I go get your tattoo. Then you tell me you pregnant. Then and then it's not mine. You got the nigga. You at the nigga crib. And the nigga in the background, like, she played you, dog. Nigga, I'm like, I had to been like, what, 18?
Oh, wow.
18? Nigga, so I'm, like I said, gullible, stupid as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, that shit right there really pissed me off when it came to this. I'm like, man, that was my first time, not first time, but my first time dealing with the betrayal shit of a female. To the point it was like, damn, bitch, I got your name tatted on me. I was like, ready for the be a daddy situation, and bitch, you're not pregnant for me. You played the games all the way around, like, damn. So when that shit happened, it was just like, oh man, like, fuck a bitch, for real, fuck a bitch. That's how I felt, fuck a bitch. At 18, it was fuck a bitch. Fuck that bitch, fuck this bitch, fuck that. It was like, fuck a bitch. That's how I felt, dog. Like, for real, man. So that was my first introduction into betrayal, dealing with a relationship. Real talk. So, what you got? What you got, Blue?
Oh, I don't think I should tell mine.
Gotta
That's
tell you.
crazy.
Man. Shit
But
crazy,
if
man.
I get into my story, I feel like it's too deep. It's
You
like
got, hey,
too deep.
it's called in the bed. That's what we do. This is
Okay.
adult talk. This
Y'all want me
ain't.
to tell it? Okay, I'm gonna tell it.
Let's get it.
Um, I was 19, and one day I met this guy. Walking. I was going to my mom's job. You know, so he stopped me. He was a little handsome guy, and he he used to spoil me. And he time went on, we dated, blah blah blah. The whole time, like, all right, he'll come drop money off, or he'll take me out to eat, or we'll hang out, and it's just like do so much of stuff. Like he was like my guy, like the guy. Like what's crazy was his betrayal was the whole time where he was getting the money from that I knew nothing about. He was running a whole prostitute ring.
That's crazy.
So I was like, where you getting all this money from? You got a nice car. He was even let me drive the car and say, oh, this could be your car. You could keep the car. I used to pick him up in the car. It's like, just one day, something happened. I can't talk about it. It's confidential till today. And somebody wound up getting murdered. And the whole time, he was like, I didn't do it on purpose. And the gun went off. And it was just so much. I was like, okay, I don't know what to believe anymore. It's like, I love you and you stick behind me. And I would like get minutes on the phone believing. You know, every girl did that. Like, oh, I'm about to come home. And then me being young and dumb thinking, oh, he's going to come home soon because he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Come to find out, they moved him to a halfway house, and this is years later. But I still was like off and on talking to him, like holding him down, not giving him money or nothing, like just answering the phone basically, and believing everything that he's telling me. So one day it's like I go to a halfway house and I'm talking to him, and he just out the blue and say, "I killed her,"
Oh wow.
and my heart dropped so bad. I
That's
could
crazy.
not. And he tried to hold my hand across the table, and I eject my hand so fast back from him, and like my heart was just hurt. I'm like, you really been lying to me all these years, or whatever. I guess because I had a baby and I moved on, and some I just wants to stop answering the phone. So I felt like he should tell me the truth because I wasn't hanging on to him anymore. So he was like, maybe I should just tell her the truth. I was so hurt. I walked out of that place and never looked back again. And for all these years, I actually believed him that it was an accident, that him and a friend was playing with a gun and the gun went off and the girl got shot, and I really believed this. I went to court for him. I was doing so much stuff, like not giving him money wise, but making sure he was good in the sense like I answered the phone and stuff like that. But yeah, he had me. He had me real good.
That's crazy. That's betrayal for you, boy. So, man, y'all been betrayed in some kind of relationship? How did it make you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did it turn you out over the years, or after being betrayed by somebody that you really liked, it really loved, or whatever like that? You know what I'm saying? Drop your comments. We won't see what y'all. You know what I'm
And if you
saying?
got a crazy story, put that down in the comments too.
Exactly.
We'd
'Cause
like to hear about
we
it.
definitely want to hear. This is what this about in the bed. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear y'all stories because we gonna tell y'all ours, and we want to hear y'all. So this is what this is about in the bed. We talking lust. Have you ever lust for money, power, love, anything that you really wanted but you really couldn't get? Let's talk about it. Let's get it, man. I could talk lust, man.
Don't get on here saying nothing crazy now.
Hey, we in the bed. I thought that what we supposed to do. We supposed to
All right, go ahead.
talk. You know what I'm saying? Let it
I'm
out,
just not ready for what you about to say.
man.
No,
I got a lifeline of stories.
go
I got a
ahead.
lifeline of stories. But I think the one thing I ever lust for myself ain't it was never um how I could put this. The one thing I ever lust for was to be in a position where I could take care of my people. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
from young. Like I always dreamed like I wanted to be a football player, and I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. I wanted to be a football player growing up. And I was good at football. I was fast as hell. I was fast as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I really lust for that shit because it was like this gonna get me out the hood. This gonna get my family out the hood. Get you know what I'm saying? Get my mama in a big ass house. We gonna be straight, you know. And then I end up getting hurt, getting sick. I ain't gonna say hurt, but I end up getting sick. And I end up getting sick, catching cancer. I ain't gonna get deep into it because that's gonna be for another story. That's gonna be another time we gonna get to talking about that, and y'all get to I get to deep into it. But I really wanted to play football. I felt that shit was gonna take me far because I was very good at it, too good at it, and I felt I was so good at it to the point that was gonna get us out the hood, get us where we needed to be. And when I realized I couldn't play football no more, it was over for me. I was like, damn, I really wanted that. That's what I really wanted. Like, God, why you like not why, but you took that's what I wanted. Like what's the next what's gonna be the next thing that's gonna get us out the hood? You know what I'm saying? Football was gonna get the family out the hood. So it was like what's gonna be the next thing to get us out the hood? So it's just like once that was took it from me, it was just like fuck. What's gonna get us out the damn hood, or what's gonna get me to a position where I could feed my family and take care of my people? You know what I'm saying? So that was one thing I lust for in my whole life was to be a football player. It ain't even what the one about the fame. It was about the money, taking care of my people. Like I always wanted to take care of my people, and I always wanted to take care of people that was less fortunate. Like you know what I'm saying? Like homeless people, people that couldn't get this or couldn't get that. You know what I'm saying? That was all like I really lust for being the person that could get this, be the person that my people could be like, hey, he did it. He got us where we at. And when that shit was taken from me, I was like, damn. I was like, damn. I don't want no. Man, I'm trying so hard not to like cry right now, cause but that was hard for me to understand. Like, damn, why that was taken from me? That was like what I yearned for. Like I was passionate about it, and once that guy took it from me, man, I was hurt, man. I was really hurt about that shit, man. That shit really fucked me up hard, like for real, man. Like I can't even keep going on about it. You know what I'm saying? Like you could hear the nervousness in my voice talking about it, cause I was really fucked up about that shit. Like that was really gonna get us out the hood, and you know what I'm saying? But God do everything for a reason. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We see what it happened. You know, so that was what I lust for. Get my family out the hood through sports. But hey, what you got? You know, I got to get off my subject, God, because
No, I don't have
I'm
one.
getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. You ain't got one?
No, let's move on to the
Wow.
next segment.
So if it was something in your life that you lust for, that you really thought you had or you wanted, but you know what I'm saying, you really couldn't have. Drop y'all comments. We won't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. That's what this show is about. This podcast is about, man. Adult speaking, talking. You know what I'm saying? Uh without
Being judged.
yeah, without being judged. You know what I'm saying? Without being crucified. That's what this show is about. In the bed. It's about us being adults, not children, not being childish, but putting it all out on the line with one another. So let's get it. We talking raw stories of love. So what you got?
Oh, crazy story. I'm not gonna say a person name, but this guy was really crazy. I'm not gonna. Well, I guess we dated. I think We dated. Well, I guess he thought that we dated.
Crazy.
And it's just me trying to figure out like if I want to be with this person or not. But I didn't. But I was trying to, you know how you try to make yourself want to be with somebody like that. So yeah, it was like that. So crazy story. I was a compulsive cheater. I'm sorry. I would cheat on this guy, but with one guy though, all the time, and he hated this to this day.
Hell no.
But he gave me a blessing. That's the only crazy thing he have not did. He stood in the ring, tried to get to me. Had to call the police on him. He left my walk-in window in my house. It clammed in my window. To get back into my house, I left my big window unlocked. I can't explain how the window was, but it was a big old window to apartments, and you could like open the big window and go out of the window type stuff. And then he broke my door down. It was a whole lot of crazy stuff. I can't even get into it. That's another story for y'all. But by him doing that made me a compulsive cheater. I would be like, I'm going to the store, and he would actually probably believe me, and I'll be gone for a long time and came back home with nothing.
Crazy.
He was like, "What the stuff that you went to the store? But I ate that coming back home."
Hell no. Hell no.
I will tell him I'm going somewhere, and I have him around the neighborhood looking for me, like places he'll know. I probably go sit at and talk to some like a neighbor or something, and then I'll be way somewhere else, and he'll be like, "Well, I went there. You was not. You ain't go there." Like I was a compulsive cheater. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my raw story. But at the end of the day, like nobody should cheat. I was young. I was having fun. Nowadays, I don't play them type of games.
Right.
Too many diseases out here.
Real talk, for real.
But
Though.
yeah, I was a compulsive cheater, and I think it was just I did not really like him. But at the end of the day, he gave me a blessing, and I love my blessing to that. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Right.
But yeah, I was a compulsive cheater.
Crazy. That's crazy, man.
But not with multiple guys, just one guy I would like literally cheat on him all the time with. All the time with. And when he found out who the guy was, like he would lose it. He would lose it.
Crazy, man.
How about you?
My raw story of love, kind of similar to yours, but not like yours. I was a big ass cheater. I think there's a lot of us that was big ass cheaters. I was a huge cheater. Any female I dealt with, relationship wise, nigga, I was cheating. Relationship might have been good first couple of months if I wanted it to be, but in that time frame of whatever we was to be together, I was cheating. I don't give a shit if it was I was cheating. And it wasn't cause I didn't like the person. It was just cause shit that I went through with other females prior to getting with new females. So it was like, okay, whatever this female did, I'm gonna continue to do what I did on the strength of cause of her. You know what I'm saying? So I was just heavy with the cheating shit. Like I was so happy with the cheating shits. I got caught. Not one time, but a few times. You know what I'm saying? I think my first time I got caught, my first time I got caught, I was young. I think I was like, my first time I was like 16 years old. That was my first time getting caught. And the chick I was dealing with popped up over there by my mama's crib, and I had another little chick over there that I was dealing with, and when she popped up over there, she wanted to fight the other girl. I'm like, what the? So I had my people in the house asking them to come outside and act like they was related to me. I don't know what the hell I was thinking of at that time, but that was one story. That was one situation.
You're not a good cheater.
Then then another situation. I was where I was, man. I had to been like in my 20s, maybe yeah, probably in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? That's that time I got caught. No, I wasn't in my 20s. I'm lying. I wasn't in my 20s. I still was younger. That was the first time. Then it was the second time I got caught again, but I was dealing with the same female I was dealing with the first that I got caught by the first time. I was still dealing with her then the second time when I got caught. This time it was in the projects by my auntie house, and I was dealing with another broad, and the girl I was dealing with at that time, her people stayed next door, and and the other broad I was dealing with, she was visiting by my auntie house, so I was there. So while the other broad that I was dealing with there by my auntie, I was upstairs. I went downstairs to go see my original girlfriend. So when I went to go see her, we downstairs sitting on the steps chit chat talking along with my cousin or whatever like that, and the girl I was dealing with, she came out the door and seen the shit, and she wanted to fight. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, yo, you know, you can't.
You should
like,
be
chill
on
out.
the world's dumbest cheater.
I was young and dumb, dog. Like I was so young and dumb at the time with the cheating shit. Like, but I just kept going. Like I said, I was a horrible ass cheater. I was a cheater, nigga. It took me a long time to grow up out of that cheating shit. Cause guess what? It's diseases out here. Nigga do not like one
I guess
thing.
it's true what they say. Females, we don't get caught.
Man, when I say it's disease out here, it's diseases the fuck out here. I'm telling you. So that cheating shit is not the thing. It's definitely not the thing, nigga. I don't feel shit on this earth, but I feel diseases. That's the only shit I feel is diseases. I don't like diseases. I'm scared of them shits. That's the only thing that that's the only thing I feel is a disease, nigga. Cause any disease to me is a deadly disease. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm scared of it. That's the only thing I feel. Only thing I'm scared of, diseases, man. So if you cheating, man, look, cut that shit out. Cut it out, especially if you older. If you
older, you know.
If you in your 30s,
Yeah.
for real. If you're in your 30s,
I say
by the time you hit 25,
no.
I give it
No.
25.
25, no.
You should stop cheating.
No. I said by the time you're in your 30s, you should stop cheating. Like, you should have figured out what you want to do with your life, what type of person you want. Because when you're like 18 to 21,
that's
you're
not a
just
relationship.
jumping.
You're just having fun. You can jump. You
I
shouldn't
feel
even be in a
it like
relationship.
you're 18 to you 21, like you're jumping off the porch in your 20s, and from 18 to in your 20s, you're just jumping off the porch and just trying to find out who you are and what kind of person you want to date, unless you already matured enough to know what type of person you want or whatever. But I feel like when you get closer to your 30s, I think you should already know, like, yeah, this is the type of person I want, and if this person don't have what I want, I guess I'm gonna move on to the next, you know.
Yeah, but well, I say so.
In your 20s, I think you should wild out. Don't
wild out, but
settle.
wild out safely.
Safely. Protect yourself.
This ain't the 2000s. This ain't 2000. This ain't the 90s. This ain't 2005.
So how you know what you're
None of
getting if you never experienced it?
Yeah, you do. Right. So for real, honestly, real talk. So if y'all out there, man, enjoy life, enjoy your relationships, but don't cheat. Keep the cheating out of it. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. And that's what we talking. We'd like to thank y'all for kicking it with us in the bed. Episode 1. Raw stories of love, lust, and betrayal. I'm the homie Rich.
And I'm Blue.
And this is In the Bed. We see y'all next week, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.